Think you're part of the 7% club? This video contains the full answers and explanations to our most watched nature questions from Season 1. If you want to test yourself first, the short version with no answers is linked below. Let's see how many you actually get right.
Number 12.
Only 6% of people get this right. Which plant stores water in its stem? Is it A, a maple, B, a cactus, C, an oak, or D, a fern? Comment your answer below. It's not the fern. Ferns thrive in moist, shaded environments and rely on constant humidity to survive. They don't store water in their stems. Instead, they absorb it continuously through their roots and fronds. Without steady moisture, ferns dry out quickly. It's not the oak. Oak trees draw water up through a deep root system, but they don't keep large reserves in their trunks or branches. Oaks rely on the surrounding soil and their expansive roots, not internal water storage, to get the hydration they need. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. Internal water storage to get the hydration they need. And it's not the maple. While maple trees transport a lot of water, especially in early spring when sap rises, they don't store water in their stems. Their trunks are built for circulation, not storage, and they depend on seasonal moisture from the ground. The correct answer is the cactus. Cacti are specially adapted for dry environments and store water inside their thick, fleshy stems. Their ribbed structure allows them to expand like an accordion after rainfall, holding enough water to survive months of extreme heat and drought. This internal reservoir is what makes the cactus one of the most resilient plants in the world. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 11.
Only 7% of people get this right. What is the smallest penguin species? Is it A, the emperor, B, the little blue, C, the Adelie, or D, the chinstrap? Comment your answer below. It's not the Adelie penguin. Even though they're one of the smaller Antarctic species, they still stand around 2 feet tall. They're quick, energetic, and iconic, but not anywhere near the smallest penguins on Earth. It's not the chinstrap penguin. Named for the thin black line under their chin, they're slightly taller and heavier than Adelies. They're incredibly common, but their size puts them in the mid-range for penguin species. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the emperor penguin. In fact, they're the largest penguins in the world. Emperor penguins can reach almost 4 feet tall and survive brutal Antarctic winters by huddling together. Impressive, but the opposite of today's answer. The correct answer is the little blue penguin, also known as the fairy penguin. They're the smallest penguins on the planet, standing just 12 inches tall and weighing around 2 pounds. Found along the coasts of Australia and New Zealand, these tiny penguins are fast swimmers, noisy at night, and incredibly popular with visitors because of their adorable size. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 10.
Only 4% of people get this right. What is the tallest tree species on Earth? Is it A, giant sequoia, B, Douglas fir, C, coast redwood, or D, Sitka spruce? Comment your answer below. It's not the Douglas fir. Found throughout North America, it's a commercial favorite for lumber and can reach impressive heights of around 250 feet, but it doesn't come close to our record holder. It's not the giant sequoia. Though it's the largest tree by total volume, it's not the tallest. These California giants can grow over 300 feet tall and live for more than 3,000 years, but they're built for bulk, not height. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the Sitka spruce. Native to the Pacific Northwest, this coastal conifer is one of the tallest spruces in the world, occasionally topping 300 feet, but it still can't match the true skyscraper of the forest. The correct answer is the coast redwood, also known as Hyperion. Discovered in 2006 in California's Redwood National Park, Hyperion stands at 380.1 feet, 116 meters tall, taller than the Statue of Liberty. These redwoods thrive in the foggy, humid climate of the Pacific coast, which helps them grow taller than any other tree species on Earth. The exact location of Hyperion is kept secret to protect it from damage, but it remains a living record breaker, a natural skyscraper of the forest. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 9.
Only 5% of people get this right. Which sea creature can change skin color? Is it A, an octopus, B, a crocodile, C, a dolphin, or D, a seahorse? Comment your answer below. It's not the seahorse. While seahorses can shift slightly in shade to blend with their surroundings, they can't rapidly change patterns or textures. Their color changes are slow and limited, not the dramatic transformations we're looking for. It's not the dolphin. Dolphins communicate through sound and behavior, not color. Their skin tone stays consistent, and they don't have the pigment-controlling cells needed for quick camouflage. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. It's not the crocodile. Even though crocs can appear darker or lighter depending on water temperature or mud on their skin, they don't actively change color. Any variation happens naturally over time, not through instant control. The correct answer is the octopus. Octopuses have special pigment cells called chromatophores that let them change color, brightness, and even skin texture in a fraction of a second. They use this ability for camouflage, communication, and hunting, making them some of the most adaptable creatures in the ocean. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 8.
Only 3% of people get this right. Which plant has the largest floating leaf? Is it A, the mangrove, B, the water lily, C, the lotus, or D, the hyacinth? Comment your answer below. It's not the lotus. Though it's one of the most famous aquatic plants, known for its beauty and spiritual symbolism, its leaves are much smaller, only about 2 feet wide at most. It's not the mangrove. These incredible trees grow in coastal swamps and help prevent erosion by trapping sediment with their roots. They thrive in water, but they don't float. Their leaves stay above the surface. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the hyacinth. The water hyacinth does float, but its leaves are small and clustered, more known for their purple blooms than for size. The correct answer is the water lily, specifically the Victoria amazonica. Native to the Amazon River basin, this giant water lily has leaves that can reach up to 10 feet, 3 meters across, and support more than 65 pounds of weight. Its leaves are so large that Victorian explorers once claimed you could sit a baby on one, though we wouldn't recommend trying it. The plant's beauty and strength make it one of nature's true floating marvels. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 7.
Only 4% of people get this right. Which animal has the strongest bite force? Is it A, the lion, B, a great white shark, C, a crocodile, or D, a gorilla? Comment your answer below. It's not a gorilla. Despite their incredible strength, gorillas rely more on raw muscle than bite power. Their jaws are strong for chewing tough plants, but they don't come close to the top contenders when it comes to bite force. It's not a lion. Lions have a powerful bite designed to kill prey efficiently, and they're apex predators for a reason. But compared to the absolute maximum bite force measured in the animal kingdom, even a lion falls short. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not a great white shark. This is a very popular guess because sharks have terrifying teeth and incredible hunting abilities. While their bite is extremely effective, their power comes more from sharp teeth and motion than sheer crushing force. The correct answer is a crocodile. Crocodiles hold the record for the strongest bite force ever measured, with some species exceeding 3,700 pounds per square inch. Their jaws are built purely for power, allowing them to crush bone with ease, making them the undisputed champions of bite force in the animal world. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 6.
Only 2% of people get this right. Which mammal can glide but not fly? Is it A, a bat, B, a kangaroo, C, a flying squirrel, or D, a lemur? Comment your answer below. It's not a kangaroo. Even though they can leap incredible distances and cover ground faster than most mammals, they can't glide through the air. Their power is in their legs, not in any sort of airborne skill. It's not a lemur. Some lemur species can make long jumps between trees, but they're jumping, not gliding. They don't have the extra skin flaps or wing-like structures needed to control movement in the air. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not a bat. Bats are the only mammals that can truly fly, using wings formed from stretched membranes between their elongated fingers. If a mammal is actually flying instead of gliding, it's a bat. The correct answer is the flying squirrel. Flying squirrels can't fly like birds or bats, but they can glide impressively far, sometimes over 300 feet. By stretching out a flap of skin called the patagium between their limbs, they launch from high branches and use their bodies like parachutes, steering and slowing their descent with precision. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 5.
Only 1% of people get this right. What is the only mammal that cannot jump? Is it A, hippopotamus, B, an elephant, C, a rhinoceros, or D, a giraffe? Comment your answer below. It's not the giraffe. Despite their long legs and towering height, giraffes can jump if they really need to, though they rarely do. Their unusual build makes it look impossible, but they have the ability. They just prefer walking or running. It's not the rhinoceros. Rhinos are massive and bulky, but they're surprisingly athletic. They can charge, pivot quickly, and even lift all 4 legs off the ground during a sprint. They may look heavy, but jumping isn't completely off the table for them. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the hippopotamus. Hippos spend most of their time in water and are incredibly dangerous on land. While they don't jump often and can't leap high, they can lift their body enough for a brief hop when running, so they're not the true answer. The correct answer is the elephant. Elephants are the only mammal that cannot jump, not even a little. Their massive weight and limb structure make leaving the ground impossible. They can run, charge, and sway with huge force, but all 4 feet never leave the ground at once. Their size gives them strength, but not lift. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 4.
Only 7% of people get this right. What is the fastest land animal? Is it A, pronghorn, B, lion, C, cheetah, or D, gazelle? Comment your answer below. It's not the pronghorn, though it can run nearly 55 miles per hour, making it the second fastest land animal. It still can't quite catch our top sprinter. It's not the lion. While powerful and quick in short bursts, lions top out around 50 miles per hour and can only maintain it for a few seconds. And it's not the gazelle. They're incredibly agile and built for endurance, but they usually max out around 50 miles per hour as well. The correct answer is the cheetah. Known for its explosive acceleration, the cheetah can reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour in just a few seconds, faster than most sports cars off the line.
Number 3.
Only 6% of people get this right. What bird can hover midair? Is it A, eagle, B, hummingbird, C, albatross, or D, sparrow? Comment your answer below. It's not the albatross, known for having the longest wingspan of any bird, up to 12 feet. The albatross is built for distance. These birds can fly thousands of miles over open ocean without landing, but hovering? Not a chance. They need wind, not still air. It's not the eagle, Though it's a powerful flyer and can glide for hours using thermal currents, it doesn't have the ability to hover in one spot. Eagles rely on wide wingspans and air currents, not rapid wing beats. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the sparrow. While small and agile, sparrows can only flutter briefly to adjust direction or land, not stay suspended midair. The correct answer is the hummingbird. This tiny marvel beats its wings about 80 times per second, creating a figure-8 pattern that lets it move forward, backward, and even upside down. It's the only bird that can hover in one place, often to sip nectar from flowers using its long, straw-like beak. Some species migrate over 500 miles non-stop across the Gulf of Mexico, making them both delicate and unbelievably tough. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments.
Number 2.
Only 1% of people get this right. Which animal has the longest migration on Earth? Is it A, monarch butterfly, B, Arctic tern, C, blue whale, or D, caribou? Comment your answer below. It's not the monarch butterfly, though it travels an incredible 3,000 miles from Canada to Mexico. That's only a fraction of what our real record holder accomplishes. It's not the blue whale. The largest animal on Earth travels thousands of miles between feeding and breeding grounds, but still not the farthest. And it's not the caribou. Their treks across the Arctic tundra are epic, yet they cover around 3,000 miles a year at most. The correct answer is the Arctic tern. This tiny seabird makes a mind-blowing round trip of up to 25,000 miles every year, migrating from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back, chasing summer all year long. It's the longest migration of any animal on the planet.
And number 1.
Only 5% of people get this right. What is the largest species of shark? Is it A, the great white shark, B, the whale shark, C, the tiger shark, or D, the bull shark? Comment your answer below. It's not the tiger shark, though it's one of the ocean's most feared predators. Nicknamed the garbage can of the sea for eating almost anything, it only reaches about 15 feet in length. Impressive, but nowhere near the size of our true giant. It's not the great white shark, probably the most famous of them all, reaching up to 20 feet and weighing several tons. Great whites are apex hunters, but they're still dwarfed by the gentle giant that tops our list. Think you're 7% club material? Subscribe and prove it tomorrow. And it's not the bull shark. These powerful swimmers are unique because they can live in both saltwater and freshwater. They've even been found in rivers hundreds of miles inland. But at around 11 feet long, they're built for toughness, not size. The correct answer is the whale shark. Despite the name, it's not a whale. It's a true shark and the largest fish on Earth. Whale sharks can grow over 40 feet long and weigh as much as 20 tons. Yet they feed only on tiny plankton. They glide peacefully through warm tropical waters, reminding us that size doesn't always mean danger. Missed this one? Catch today's question. Links pinned in the comments. So, how many did you get right? Season 1 is officially complete, and Season 2 is on the way. New daily questions, new challenges, same goal. Join the 7% Club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.